I've always enjoyed going over there. I went over there for the first time last year, not really knowing what to expect, and had a blast. The kids put a smile on my face. I think my job was to go there and put a smile on theirs, but they made just as big of an impact on me as I did them. So it's something that kind of touched me when I was over there, and it felt right going over there and spending time with those kids, and I loved being a part of it. And obviously they asked me to be co-captain this year, and was honored by that, and just have my name on anything with the Jimmy Fund is pretty special.
Yeah, that's the thing too with the Red Sox and being there. That's one of the things you're proud of, with that relationship I think the Red Sox have with the Jimmy Fund. And you mentioned being that co-captain. What does that mean? Like, if you're a listener out there and say Brock Holt, he's a co-captain of the Jimmy Fund team, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. Like I said, the Jimmy Fund's a special place. Just going over there for the first time last year and seeing what they've got going on over there, and how strong those kids are, and the families over there. Just to be a part of that, just to have my name, with anything involved with the Jimmy Fund is an honor for me. And it's just a special thing to be able to go over there and spend time with the kids, and like I said, just play games or do whatever it is, but just spend time with them.
Obviously the closeness that this cause has to the Boston Red Sox, it really hit home this past week, on Friday when you found out the news, really, of John Farrell. What was that like for you, for members of your teammates, but you in particular, maybe when you heard it?
Yeah, I mean, he called a meeting, that day that he announced it, and we didn't really know what was going on. Obviously, we knew he had his hernia surgery, and we didn't know what the meeting was about. But then he told us, and you could have heard a pin drop in the room. So it's one of those things that it affects so many people. Obviously John's going through it, but when he told us, it felt like we were going through it with him, and we are in a way. And he's starting his treatment today, and just sent him a text before I came over here, telling him we're thinking about him, and obviously he's going to be around, but he's definitely in our thoughts and prayers during this time.
Yeah, how about Terry Francona heading over there with him for his first appointment?
Yeah, it kind of shows the kind of man that Terry is. I have never met him, but obviously he was the manager here for a long time, yeah. And Dustin played with him, and Dustin says nothing but good things about him. So just kind of shows what kind of man he is, and that's a pretty cool thing that he's doing.
When John told us, he sat there and same thing, right? You could hear a pin drop. 2 minutes into that discussion, he's saying, I'm not going to manage the rest of the year because I don't want to be in the way of the players. I don't want to get in the way of development. To me, that spoke volumes of who John Farrell is, right? He's going through this, and he's worried about you guys. He's worried about his team. It's the kind of guy he is, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously we want him around. I mean, he's the manager of our team. He's the leader of our team, but, his health is the most important thing. So we want him to go and do what he has to do to get healthy and be ready for next year. And Torrey's going to do a good job taking over for him. But for him to say that, it shows what kind of man he is. Obviously we'd like to have him around, but we want him to get healthy.
Was that a tough game? You got to put that. It was 2 o'clock or so. He tells you guys 7 o'clock. You're stepping over the line. How tough was that game for you guys as a team to put that all behind you and go out and focus?
Yeah, it was tough. Like I said, that's big news. And whenever he told us, we all just kind of sat there, and some jaws were dropped. Like, what do we do? What do we say? You're not really ready for something like that to be told to you. So. It was a difficult day for everyone, I think, but part of our job is to go out and play every night, and fortunately we were able to do that, and put some runs on the board, and had a good day.
Yeah, that's the difficult thing in baseball. And this guy over here playing football, it's the rah-rah stuff before a game. It's like, if that was football, it's like you want to run through a wall for a guy. But in baseball, it's like you do that and you get out of your game, and you're swinging at everything, or you're tackling ground balls, right? So you still gotta now bring it back down again to try to play at a normal level,
yeah,
right?
Just to play your game. Like you said, football's a little different as far as that goes. But
intelligence, brawn, strength. We all know it's different. Brock, just open up and be honest with everybody.
But it was a tough day for everyone, I think, involved, and like I said, our thoughts and prayers are with John as he goes through his first set of chemo, and obviously we hope nothing but the best.
So now, obviously, the season hasn't gone, I guess, how anybody really wanted to. But when you look out there now, what are some signs that you're of encouragement based on the way people have been playing and the way the team is responding to just coaching and just the season in general?
Yeah, I think our job is to go out and play regardless of how things have gone in the past, and the season obviously isn't the way we want it to go, or anyone else really for that matter. But we've done some good things, and younger guys are starting to play. Obviously, Bogey's had a tremendous year for us, and he's plays one of the main positions on the field, shortstop. So that's been big for us. Our pitching has been better of late, and but we've been banged up, man. We've had a lot of injuries. Buck Holt's obviously Porcello now, but Porcello's coming back, and I think we got a good group. We just we need to keep going on the path that we're on right now. I think we've been playing better baseball of late. Obviously, we're not going to score 22 runs every game. But,
Felix?
Felix Hernandez.
That would be nice if we could. We probably win. We probably win a lot of games. So, but no, I think things are kind of moving in the right direction. Guys are starting to get more comfortable in their roles and positions, and I think it's showing on the field.
Is it strange for you now, like leaving the park or maybe driving to the park, knowing that you're going to play second base? Where for so long it was, okay, what do we got today?
Yeah, it's been different. I think second base is the one position that I would want to play every day. It's probably the one I feel most comfortable at, but I don't really want to play it for the Boston Red Sox. We got a pretty good one in Dustin, so we're looking forward to his return. Whenever that may be, we need him to get right and get healthy 100%. But yeah, it's been a little different feeling knowing that I'm coming to the field and playing second, but it's been fun.
Last year, the second half, there was a tail off, and this year you got off to a great start, and there was a couple of weeks, but it looked like recently got your second wind, and it almost seems like he needs to just keep playing and get through it like everybody else, and that second win now, the final stretch. Is that what you kind of feel like you are?
I think so, yeah. I was tired there for a while, man. I wasn't getting to some pitches that I normally get to, and I was confused because I don't do anything different. My swing's pretty simple. I mean, everything's pretty simple, but I wasn't able to square anything up. I was fouling pitches off or just missing them, and pitches that I normally get to, and I think that's kind of part of the learning process of playing so many games, and I didn't get the All-Star break this year, but I think
which is fine.
Yeah, which is fine.
I'll take that, right?
I'll take it.
Voting like crazy over here.
Yeah, but no, I think starting to catch my second wind, and I switched to a little bit of a lighter bat too, which probably helped, but yeah, I think I was just tired for a while, man. It's a long season, it's a grind, and
36 ounces was starting to get a little bit too heavy for you?
36 was it, and I moved down to 35 and a half. So.
You ever find Christian, you ever go to lighter pads late in the season?
Yes, of course. No, I went to these huge pads because I thought it made me look bigger, and then I realized it had no effect on how I actually played. So I might as well feel lighter as I run.
Do we dare ask Brock the question that you and I always debate?
Brock is a football player playing baseball.
You might have already asked him before.
That is the deal. You can see the way he rolls in.
It's a constant debate. Now, I have given up, and I've said physically, I'm with you. Physically, the battle you guys do once a week with 6 days off is grueling. However, I said, not a physical thing, but mentally, baseball is the toughest of the major sports. Every day, grind. Let it go what happened the night before. You get 6 days to regroup.
This guy, listen, again, he's a football player who just happens to play baseball. All right, he's got the mentality of a football player. I'm answering for him because he's tired. He's got a big game.
I wasn't born with the football player's body, so
mentality.
Mentality, yeah. But I play baseball, so obviously I'm gonna side with the baseball
you're a
side.
Smart guy.
The mental game of baseball. It's it's one of the hardest things to do. You go 0 for 4 one night, you go 0 for 4 the next night. You got to play the next day. You got to put the night before behind you and go out and try to play your game again. So yeah, I'd say baseball's probably the hardest.
So what do you do? You say that's keep going. There you go.
No but.
However,
I wouldn't want to be on a football football field with some of those guys. So,
well, Pedroia thinks he could run a slant route and catch it. Like, no, that's not happening.
But Pedroia said he could win a PGA Tour if you gave him 1 year to practice. He could win. So
that doesn't surprise me.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Brock, we want to thank you for coming in. Before we let you go, maybe just give the shout out why people should pick up the phone, what you've learned about the Dana-Farber that makes it such a special place.
It's a great charity. It's a great it's a great place, man. It's a special place. Anytime you go over there, so any dollar helps. It could help save a life. So pick up the phones. Don't be afraid to donate, and we're all going to do the same thing. So
good stuff.